Joey, when did you find out this week that you were going to be starting?
Uh, Coach kind of hinted at it early on in the week. It wasn't ever like a full, for sure thing, early in the week. And I kind of knew more going later into it. So I just kind of approached the week like I'd be the starter. And if I wasn't going to be, then, I was still prepared.
How do you feel you did out there? Obviously given this, your first career start at Pitt and everything.
Not good enough to win. And that's kind of the big thing. I got to watch the film more on, how I did, seeing reads and, feeling pressure and that sort of thing. But I know right off the rip that it wasn't good enough to win.
Joey, it's one of the hardest things to do when haven't played for a while is to know when to throw the ball away and when not to take a sack.
Yeah, all the little things are, kind of tough, especially early on when you haven't played in a little bit. And I'm sure there was definitely a few where I could have got rid of it a little earlier and put us in a better spot.
Joey, obviously this is, initial here, and you're going to have to go back and look at the tape, things along those lines. But what do you take away from this game initially?
I think we can take away that we're a really good team. We fought with them. That's the 13 team in the nation over there. They're a really good team. And I thought our defense played outstanding. They put us in some really good spots. And, I think I got to be a little safer with the ball. I think I hit a couple balls that I missed, and it's a completely different game.
So you came out really well in the first drive, and then after that, it kind of seemed like it took a little while to get that rhythm back. What was that time like? And you were in and out of the game there. Did it feel like it kind of took you a while to get sort of flowing again after that?
Not too much, because if you think about it, I came in right back the next drive, and we had 3 straight runs, and we were pretty pushed back, so there wasn't really a big chance to come out throwing. And then I was aware that we'd be splitting some reps throughout the game. I didn't know whether it was gonna be early on or later on or whatnot, but I think once I got back in, I got no excuses. We got to just hop right back on the saddle.
Joey, that opening drive, the opening play script there, was that something you had gone over with Whipple ahead of the game, saying like, okay, this is what I'm comfortable with, and you guys worked on that, or was he just calling the plays and you guys were running with it?
I think most teams do the first 10 or first 12 scripted. That's what we do here. So I had a good idea of what we were calling, what he liked early on. And I think we played with some pretty good pace on that first drive. And I think, we could have had a really good drive. I can't take that sack that takes us out of field goal range. That was huge. I think the key to that one was, a quicker pace. And I'm responsible for that later in the game, trying to keep that quick pace.
Joey, how did you feel about how you were seeing the field, depending on timing, coming out and hitting your primary reads, and then deciding you bought a lot of time today with some of the throws that you were making down the field?
Yeah, there was a couple like that. I felt like I was seeing the field decently well. Like I said, there's some throws I had to make, or some throws I have to convert on. It's a completely different game if I do. And sorry, what was the second part of that question?
Oh no, just saying you were extending some plays, trying to find people downfield after the fact.
Yeah, I think the line, blocked their butts off, and I was able to kind of find a couple seams and stuff and be able to step up and extend it a little bit. And our receivers did a really good job, working towards me and helping me out. And I think that they kind of know that that's the case, being that, I don't have the athleticism of someone like Kenny or, even like De'Aaron King on the other side. So when I escape the pocket, I'm looking to throw the thing. So I think they did a really good job for me.
Any final questions for Joey?
Yeah, Joey, there were a number of just frankly bad drops by your wide receivers. As an inexperienced quarterback with mostly veteran guys you're throwing to, how do you approach that situation from a leadership or from a quarterback to receiver standpoint?
There was a couple, but I mean, I'm inexperienced, but I've played football before, and that's a part of the game. And, you know, I approach it the same way they approached, you know, me when I missed a throw or I missed, you know, a touchdown to Tacey or something like that. You know, it was next play. And you can't let those previous plays affect, you know, what you're going to do in the future. And I think we did a, you know, pretty good job of that.